All right, I want to be clear from the start because people hear this topic and immediately shut down. I am not saying dictatorship is good. This is about dispelling the myth that democracy is inherently moral or inherently good, just because it's democracy. Democracy is a decision-making process. That's it. It doesn't magically turn wrong into right just because a majority agrees. And once you separate the emotion from the mechanism, a lot of things become obvious. If 3 people vote to take something from a fourth, we all understand that's wrong. Any other content. Voting doesn't change the ethics of the action. It just changes who's doing it. That's where the idea of mob rule comes from, and it's not an insult, it's a description of incentives. One of the biggest problems with democracy is that it encourages people to treat politics like a shortcut instead of persuasion, production, or voluntary cooperation. People are incentivized to capture power and use it against others because now it's legitimate. In a democratic system, politicians don't own the long-term consequences of their decisions. The temporary managers, so the incentive is always short-term. Spend now, promise now, push the cost onto the future. Debt, inflation, unfunded obligations, those are the predictable outcomes of a system where no one is personally responsible for the bill. And that's one of the key insights I took from thinkers like Hoppe, not as dogma, but as analysis. Systems reward behavior, and democracy rewards short-term extraction, not long-term stewardship. Now, none of this means that people are inherently evil. It just means the structure encourages bad behavior at scale. So what's the alternative? The answer isn't better democracy. It's less religion about political systems altogether. The foundation of a free and peaceful society isn't voting, it's private property, voluntary exchange contracts, and accountability. And structurally, the direction that makes the most sense is decentralization, smaller jurisdictions, more local control, more exit, less ability for massive majorities to impose sweeping decisions on people they'll never meet. So the goal isn't to perfect democracy. That cannot be achieved. The goal is to limit the damage politics can do. Democracy isn't sacred, nor is it synonymous to freedom.